guys, welcome back to another video where today we're going to be playing Doki Literature Club. Now, I've been told a lot about this game. I have seen a lot about this game, seen music videos, seen other people play it. Apparently it's very good and it's free. It's free from Steam, so we're going to play it again. I actually got this like a few weeks ago, just like waiting for ages to play this game. Yeah, I got my second screen working, I got my TV on, just recording this. Let's start a new game. I'm looking forward to this. Right, those who don't know already, my name is Josh. Let's enter my name and let's go. I've been waiting weeks to play this game. Alright. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you would never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together days like this, but starting around high school, she would probably oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up, sure. If she's going to chase me like this, I always feel better off running away. Oh, sure. However, I just sat and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Sayori. I overslept again. But I caught you in this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Oh, that's me. Okay. Sayori. Hey, you just said that you were ignoring me. No, it was not. That's mean, Josh. You're so on me, aren't you? Jeez. Me? Well, if people are staring at you for acting weird, and I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. So, it's cool. But you did wait for me after all. Exactly. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Exactly. Whatever you say, Sayori. It's weird it says my name. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As you draw, the nearest streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commutes. By the way, Josh, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I didn't think I did. Okay. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one way of our many conversations where I dismally go along with whatever she's about to go on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Okay. Sayori. Okay, seriously. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn to socialise or have any skills before college. Please. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? Is it? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Come on. Alright. Sayori. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promise though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Sure. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Okay. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Now I think when it doesn't have a name tag, it's just me thinking, really. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relevant to her. I guess seeing her worried so much about me makes me want to ease my mind a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of our head. This is cool, this game. Alright, this school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over from before I know it. Who doesn't go to school these days? Well, except for adults. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall looking for an hour some motivation. Clubs? Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori. Josh. Sayori. Sayori must have come in the classroom while spacing out. I looked around and realised I'm the only one left in the classroom. I can see that because it was only me and Sayori. Sayori, I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting in spacing out, so I came in. Why not? Okay, it's mine. Okay, it is. I was just checking. Honestly, even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Sure. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Then you come to my club. Ooh, what club? Sayori? Yeah. Let me guess, is it the Literature Club? Literature Club? There's no way I'm going to come to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. I already know who else is in it, and I already know the story, but still I've never played this game. So not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club, sure. Since she was the first one to show interest and after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is going to be even less. Yeah, I'll go to your new club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told these clubs yesterday bringing new members. Ah, Sayori. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Cheeky. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really much of that airhead or if she's so cunning to have planned it all worked out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake. Okay. Yes, let's go. Look how happy she is about that. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third year classes and activities. I'm going to bring this close just in case. Sayori is full of energy, swings open the class door. Everyone, the new member's here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. Girl 1. It's a pleasure to meet you. Purple hair. Loads. Girl 1. Sayori always says nice things about you. I already know your name. Your name is Yuri. Seriously, Girl 2. Natsuki. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Josh, what is a nice surprise. And this is Monika. The boss of the game, I guess. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Oh, well, escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I'm sure of that. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, Natsuki. Hang on. Let me rephrase that. Natsuki, says girl 1. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude. Those who name as Natsuki as one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Sayori, you can't just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ears, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. What, can you run around the track 10 times without running out of energy? And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club, I'm sure of it. Yuri, don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, nice to meet both of you. And we're forgetting someone. It sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right, there you are. Look how tall she is compared to the others. Are they holding hands? I don't know. Right, that's right. It's great to see you again, Josh. Monika smiles. Oh, you changed me. Monika smiles sweetly. Okay, why am I looking over there? You're there! Oh jeez, I need to stop paying attention to them. I'm just checking the recording because I can actually see it now. Monika was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful. Oh, I right-clicked. I don't know what happened there. Okay, Monika was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Does it go back? Oh, okay. Alright, I can't right-click then because that does that. Basically, completely out of my league. Wait, let's have a look at these two first. Do they all wear the same skirts? Basically, completely out of my league. So having a smile at me so genuinely feels a little, too. Monika? Saying that out loud, Josh. Please. Come, sit down, Josh. We made a room for you at the table, so just you can come sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. Just go. Is the mouse stuck? Why are you my mouse stuck under the table? No. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Jeez, you're way too excited, aren't you? Look at him. Alright, then how about I make some tea as well? They're all wearing skirts. Next time I see Monika is as well. Then the girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been a winding so that there was one place next to Monika and one place next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Look at these things. Look at them. Whoa! Natsuki left the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like a little cat. Jeez, I wish I could see them. That would be very nice. Natsuki left before got that. The whiskers are drawn with icing. A little piece of chocolate we used to make ears. Fair enough. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Who's better than Natsuki? Why can't the viewers see this? Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Okay. Sayori grabs one, then Monika, I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Well done. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice she's sneaking glances in my direction. Ooh, is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. But why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Oh yeah, made them for you or anything? Oh, well. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. Not for you, you know, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki, weird logic, and dismiss the conversation. Good point. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each tray before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Josh, you keep the whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Says Yuri. I guess. You don't let yourself get intimidated, Yuri. It's just trying to impress you. Thanks, Yuri. Monika. That's not... Oh, Monika, look what you've done. You made her cry. Insulted, Yuri looks away. Oh, look. Monika, why are you happy about this? Look what you've done to poor Yuri. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. There you go, I made her feel better. Oh, no, rub out those tears. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raised an eyebrow, then smiles at me. You mean like this? Oh no. So what do you consider the literature club? I wasn't afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika. I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Why would I be? Make sure you feel right at home. Okay. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for oh yeah, because I thought Sayori was, but she's the vice president. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the fun. Alright, good. Alright, Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of this debate club last year? Aha, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the policies around the major club. Feels like nothing but arguing around the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get in my literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika is a really great leader, says Yuri. Yuri also nodded in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't any more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could probably put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out the effort to start something brand new, especially when something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. How long have I been recording for? Didn't even say. Okay. I'm confident that we can all go through this club before we graduate. Good point. Right, everyone. Yeah, we'll do our best. You know if it is. Oh, look at that. The whole gang's together. What could be a better picture than the whole gang together? I think that's a screenshot, actually. Good. Right, there we go. You have that as a green screen. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goals. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Josh, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Okay, I can see that. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change, can it? What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. I need to stop looking over here. It's the same thing. All I can see at the bottom is all this stuff. It doesn't even say how much. It doesn't even say how long I've been recording. It says duration 300 minutes. I'm sure I'll do it before then, because that's like 3 hours. I don't know. Oh no, it's 5 hours. I spoke without thinking myself after Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traced the rim of her teacups with her finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a fun world, especially Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious that the way her eyes light up that she finds a comfortable world in the world of books, not people. I guess her eyes are lighting up, I guess. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerses me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writing can be so desperately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? How long is this game? This must have taken forever. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grab something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might well have a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri, sneaks Monika in. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if the story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, have you noticed that they just like lift up? Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second like this. Never mind. That's why I usually like to write a few things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks to me as you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give it that back. Fine. You cupcakes your poem. Your cupcake's your poem. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on shoulders. I can obviously see that. Wait, hang on. It says puts her hands on her shoulders. What's the hand doing? It's like that. Oh jeez, I can't really. I can see she's behind. I'm not cute. Oh my god, what are those eyes? Oh no. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you wrote your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share that sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example of help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Come on, you better cry again. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit silent for a moment. Okay. Oh, what are you doing now? I have an idea, everyone. Ooh. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Came in to say, Sayori, what a year's up for you. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Josh? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back in the original topic of me joining the club, I've bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Oh no, you're not going to upset Sayori, are you? Oh, Sayori had me convinced to stop mine, but I never made any decision. Oh no. Is Sayori's face going to No, I still have other clubs to look at, and, oh, yep, there you go. There's the bad phase, especially from Sayori. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare at me back with dejected eyes. But, oh my god, look what you've done now, Josh. I'm evil. No, I don't want to do this. Why are you doing this, other Josh? Be nice. Come on. You just made these 4. But, oh god, I just spat on the table. I'm sorry. I thought, Josh, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. Come on, Josh, cheer up. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. That is. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Yay! And they all brighten up. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. We just see the difference there. Yes, I'm so happy! So he wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Cute. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. Oh, come on, Yuri. If you really just came for cupcakes, I would be super... Okay. That makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone reminder, today's assignment... Oh, was that tonight? Okay. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looked over at me once more. Josh, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Well, I wonder what my poem's going to be about. What do I like? I like compute. Why did I do one about Doki Literature Club? How every girl represents themselves and this whatever. See what it goes. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I don't know. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Josh, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Sure. That's right, because Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. I guess so. Sure, might as well. Yay! Oh my god, she's so little. With that, the two of us departed from the club and we make our way home. Look at these homes. I've never seen a home like this before. The whole way, my mind wandered back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school with a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow some closer to one of these girls. Who would it be? I mean, Sayori's nice. I think they're all nice. I think Monika's a good one. I don't know. I think they're all good. Well, Sayori's like our best friend so far. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. What will it be about? Ooh. It's time to write... it's going to make me do it. Time to write a poem. Pick words you like from your favourite club members. Something good might happen with whoever liked your poem the most. Look at these. Let's do... cheeks, really? Let's see what we've got. Waterfall, journey, hopeless, secretive, explode, giggle, summer, flower, cheeks, depression. Why would cheeks be a valid option? Look at these, by the way. Those are sick. I'll go for... Let's make a romantic scene. Let's make a waterfall. Let's go for... adventure. Let's have a nice smile. Oh, that's 20. That's jeez. Let's make it a nice sunny day. Makes it peaceful. We're a nice. Oh, let's make it sweet. Headphones. Let's make a nice romantic one. See what we can go with. We'll go with lucky. Let's go for a nice shop. Doki. Nightgown. I'll go for kiss. Why not? Let's go. Well, girl knows that beauty. I mean, I'm not a big person on this, but intellectual, needs to know a lot. Let's put them together. I don't know why I'm playing this game. Let's play some games. A name. Come on, what is it with this guy in the name? Special. We need to make it special. And why not? And let's make a rainbow. And why is that an option? Why is that an option? Suicide. Are you actually... Let's make a holiday. Okay. Hi again, Josh. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. So I've got a little snip in my face. What happened there? Thanks for keeping your promise, Josh. No problem. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a committee and for you, especially with a group of gals. Making your dive headed into the literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like you deserves any slack. Oh, what happened to you, Natsuki? Why are you so mad? Sayori told me you didn't even want to join the clubs, any clubs this year. Oh, Sayori, really? And the last year too. I don't even know if you plan to come here and just hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga together collection in the cloud room. Yeah, sure. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Oh, jeez. Manga is literature. Oh, jeez. Is it Monika is literature? Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat, which is where... Don't worry, guys. Josh always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with my busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. Oh, and you almost set your house on fire once. Oh, jeez. That is so... You two are really good friends, aren't you? Yeah, I guess so. Might be a little jealous. Oh, no, don't bring it in. Come on, how come? You and Josh can become good friends too? We can all be good friends. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just puts me into. Yuri even bought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh jeez, look how angry she is. You know what to do. You know, what do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture for you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you want me to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. We could, discuss it if you want to. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monika to kick off some scheduled activity for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. So and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is always buried in the book. Thought so. Can't help notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wanted to be bothered today. I slipped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the books Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monika. Probably gonna really lame conversation compared to the other clubs, right? Though, well, we can't give up. Festival's our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Oh, the festival! The problem is the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, But it's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if you come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place. If it's a literature event, it's so important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we can do things to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Well, what kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes? Good thinking. Natsuki will love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcake speaks my creative tongue. Ah, come on. Monika. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori's still usual self, but therein lies in the unexpected reason I admire her, unlike me, who has trouble finding their motivation at all. So I can put her minds to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder if it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa! Whoa! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face feeling in my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Oh, look at that. I like the way she jumped back. Wait, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Oh, jeez. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for a name, you know? You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monika overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days in the past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, sir, it's written all over you. Huh? Sayori glanced around at herself. How was it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's still sticking out of the corner around here. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Okay. Man, you really need to push for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more to that than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste on your collar right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. But no one would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want you to embarrass. Because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori? Why do you think you have a boyfriend yet? Oh my god. That's super mean. Come on, Joe. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking my whole will is my friend who does these kind of things. Look at my hands there. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay there. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. This button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever button it, would you ever notice sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore? What are you smiling about? It means my boobs. I'm just gonna skip that. I don't say that out loud. Anyway, look much better now. So, why does it feel strange to say always blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Not worth it all. Sayori hastily unbuttoned her blazer once more. Whew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms around the twirl and is that the it's true? And twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend. Then what kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that as if it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would. Anyway, that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, if anything, just focus on trying to make a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come and wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monika suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Oh, yay! Man. Josh, I can't wait to hear yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on the wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh, who should I show my poem to first? I'm going to show mine to Sayori. I'm definitely not most comfortable showing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Josh. Huh? I love it. I had no idea you're such a good writer, Sayori. You must be seriously overacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what it's like, what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe in Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Josh poem. And that makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your poem feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Oh jeez. You're so weird, Sayori. Huh? I'm really happy I'm really happy that you wrote one. Do your homework, kids. Oh jeez, sorry. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I can't break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Josh. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying a new thing like this for other people, that's something that's something I do only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive. Over there. Then again, I can't deny if she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much she's meant to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have a lot of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that, then. Yay! Now you're reading my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Alright, dear sunshine, the way you glow with me blinds in the morning. It makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help you out of my bed makes me rub my sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Jeez. It said click outside the pairing area to continue, and then it just clicked off the game. Oh jeez, I don't want to do that again. Jeez. Right, Sayori, this is just, I guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or a no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget, and I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Right, who should I show my poem to next? Let's hear it first. Oh, let's just go down the list. Let's have Natsuki. Josh? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I didn't evoke my emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? No. I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Hey, eagles can... Oh, that's a short one. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can sneak, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Okay. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I would like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make me so message any less valid. Yes, exactly. It's like quite easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things is really disheartening, so I decided to write it out. Yeah, I understand. But the other thing I would say, the only other nice thing about people writing it is that it puts more weight on that word. But how hard was that line? Jeez. Like a setup for a rhyme at the end, but then it makes me fall on flat purpose. It helps bring out the feelings in the last place. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realised. That's what it meant to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. Decided to humour with that the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take her away from her. Right, who next? Let's go Yuri. Let's have Monika last, because I bet she's going to like it the most. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry, forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess they might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Couldn't help but notice that it's been like 7 minutes and we hadn't really gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I didn't really notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable things I recognise in the writers is that they try to make their styles very deliberating. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style that's separate from the topic matter, and they form fit to do again. Can you see out the window? Was it light when I started this video? I think I've been recording for like an hour now. It doesn't even say. Imagine if I was recording the whole thing, that would be ridiculous. It does say stop recording now. The end result is that both the styles and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if it was demanding change, stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed of. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Now, she could be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm sure if Yuri is apologising to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read the poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Right. Oh my god, I can't read that. That's gonna be hard to read. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green line of the future. I bathe, cubs breathe the air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Nice poem, I guess. Very hard to read. I got it. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. If it took you a long time to read, well, just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write younger poems, not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time shown, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, story isn't about ghosts at all, Josh. It's about bathing. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in the last remains place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon left to be left with nothing. That's a lot more than putting it that way. Haven't even noticed that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be too long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Right, laughter. Who should I read my poem to next? Well, I have no choice. Let's go, Monika! Hello. Hi, Josh. Having a good time so far? Oh, yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Josh. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But if it's that sort of barrier, then we'll all learn about... Or get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Oh, well. Maybe we're good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. So I was just checking that. Well, maybe that'd be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. That the way she talks about you. It also sounds like two of you really care about each other's well-beings. Even if it's shown in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that kind of vibe when I get ready in your poem. You sure you weren't reading it into me? You're not reading it too much? Aha! Could I be? I could be. Oh gosh, it sounds like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can't tell you that she liked exploring with emotions and happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy their sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each other, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style you suits. Everyone else might be a bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force your way the right everyone else wants. Right. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Please. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, if that's the case, I'll have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Whoa, that's a long one. Hole in the wall, couldn't it be? See the direction of the sparkle product. A noisy neighbour, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I'll peer inside. Oh god, this is long. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind for a film let out the sun, but it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realise now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. That is very long. Jeez. You even have to scroll down and everything. Right. So, what do you think? It's very free form, that's what you'd call it. Sorry, I'm not really the best person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Yes, I've just noticed that does everyone have like a big bow tie? I've been playing this game for probably an hour now, and I've just noticed this. There's like a bow tie in their hair. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Wasn't that the inspiration behind this one? Ah, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put this. I guess you could say I had some kind of empathy. It had been really influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about the deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never try any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the papers and tidy up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a bit dark puzzle. So move it in your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay? Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Even it's the literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly... Wait, do they all have bow ties? I guess that's one, and... I don't think Yuri has one. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper showing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem at the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss my symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. It just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you had to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. But I wasn't looking for suggestions, I'd ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Josh did too. So based on that, I gladly give you some of my suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing skills. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Josh liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Where's the music gone? Oh, I didn't realise you were so invested to try and impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I don't like this music. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Josh appreciates my advice than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? And you are full of yourself. No. I was full for myself. I wouldn't deliberately go away to make everything I do so overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Look, oh yeah, so I always got a thing. Everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's... Again with this, I wasn't the one whose things magically grew a size bigger as soon as Josh started showing up. Oh, that's very good of you to say, Natsuki. Thank you so much. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Nat and Yuri. I don't like fighting guys, Sayori. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Josh, she's trying to make me look a little bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this would have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? That means you should jump out as a reader and not force them to have to figure it out. Oops. Help me explain that, Josh. Wait! There is a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings about meaning about the effectiveness. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limited yourself. It's also a waste. Hello? Oh, jeez, I need to finish soon. You understand that, right, Josh? How did you get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think I'm more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... help me, Sayori. Natsuki? Natsuki glared at me, trying drain up any words out of my mouth. Instead I turned to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defensive that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori? Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori's uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Josh? Well, that's our problem. It's not about, I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings in our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's been. She would never! It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me, are you listening to yourself? That is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Jeez, what is going on with the music here? This is creepy. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I want to be along... Oh, I got upset, she is. I'm going to be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems are amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri is the same way as they always were. Come on, big... What is going on with you, Sayori? What are you doing? Big and beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yuri and Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Come in, Monika. I'll make some tea. Oh, that was funny. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. This is why Sayori is vice president. I whispered to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organise things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own way, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but that sometimes is very weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly and causes my stomach to knot. Oh, jeez. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk with her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Josh, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a lot more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means that at least I can do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Josh? Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. So it beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Jeez. Sayori, about what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Doesn't that kind of thing happen often? No. That really is just the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You know, you don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Josh, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. So, looks like Sayori still hasn't caught up to that kind of situation I'm in. Being friends with everyone is nice, but it does really need to stop there. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than but it's easy to use Sayori's internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay. Right. That's enough for today. I've spent a very long time on this. Oh jeez, let's save this. Ooh, this is nice. Right. Empty slot. Save. Alright. Alright guys, that is going to be the end of part 1 of Doki Literature Club. This game is epic. How long was I recording for? It doesn't even say. It's so annoying. Sorry if it's such a long video. But guys, we'll see what happens along the game. I'm probably... is there 9 save slots? Holy cow. Why are you going to need so many? Is it because it's such a long game? Is that why? I don't know. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more videos just like this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye!